What's up guys, Peter here from Reviews on Anything, and we're doing another stand-up review in this video because we're having a look at a harness. Now this is not some kind of deranged toy from the back of your shopping catalog. This is actually a harness used to pull heavy things, which is really the bottom line. You can imagine that pulling heavy things is an awesome way to train anything from your cardiovascular endurance to your leg muscles to your overall posterior or anterior chains. There's really a lot into it when you're pulling heavy objects. Now this harness is really designed to make that as sort of comfortable as possible, if you will, with some heavy duty broad padded shoulder straps, heavy duty clip on the front and a seriously heavy hook here on the back. You can see that it's made by a company called BadCompany. We've looked at them before for some boxing gear, but they make sort of overall training gear. And this is one of their sort of more specialized items, I suppose. Now it's pretty simple. You put this on, pretty much like you would put on a jacket or maybe even a life vest. You can see that the shoulder parts are nice and broad, so there's a lot of material to push into. And thanks to the adjustable clip here on the front, you can make sure it sits nice and snug. Obviously that also means that you can use it for a variety of body types. I'm a personal trainer in daily life, as you might know from other videos, and I can use this for women that weigh 50 kilos, but also for men that weigh 150 kilos, and anything in between really. So it fits pretty much any kind of body type, which is kind of nice because you don't have to work with several different units. Now you can see, hopefully on camera, that the hook sticks out here in the back. And the idea is that you clip something on this with a carabiner, which could be anything from an elastic to a parachute to maybe your trainer pulling backwards, or a sled with weights on it, doesn't really matter. And then you start your workout, which could be sprinting up a hill, which could be just a steady pace depending on the weight, really depending on your training goals. Now the beauty is obviously that you can also turn it around and wear it like so, and you clip it on the back, and then you can pull things walking backwards, which is obviously a whole new dimension when it comes to the muscles that you use, which also depends on the way you use your torso. But overall it's the same kind of principle. You hook something heavy or something flexible on the hook and off you go. Now personally I find this a great, very accessible training tool. It can be used, like I said in the beginning, for anything really from building strength, building your leg muscles, to cardiovascular endurance, sprinting fibers, you name it, you can train it with this harness. It looks a little bit intimidating maybe in black, I suppose, and you can't really get it in any other colors, at least not from this brand. But it's a very effective tool and it's very simple to use because you just put it on and go. You don't even have to bother really with weight sleds or fancy elastic bands and so on. Just put a rope on it and hold it and let your client or your trainee run while you're pulling it back, and that's really all there is to it. Add a bit of incline into the mix and you can have all the fun you want. I like this a lot. It's a simple tool but a very effective tool, like I said, and I think the quality that BadCompany put into this with the heavy duty padding, there's a lot of stitching, additional stitching, extra stitching going on. Makes it really sort of a reliable tool, because you can imagine when you're pulling a heavy weight you don't want to sort of rip out your harness and then all kinds of things might go wrong. So it's very confidence inspiring and I like it a lot. Not fancy at all actually, doesn't come with any fancy packaging or carry case or anything like that. It is what it is, it's a harness and that is all there is to it. I like it a lot though. I use it with a whole variety of clients with a whole variety of goals. And it works really for any kind of situation that you put it in. This was Peter from Reviews on Anything with a look at the pulling harness from BadCompany. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!